25 magical sites in Europe you shouldn't miss. Europe holds a kind of magic that feels timeless. Ancient castles rise above misty valleys. Cobblestone streets whisper centuries of stories. And natural wonders seem carved by myth itself. From fairy tale villages to majestic cathedrals, these 25 magical sites in Europe will transport you into worlds straight out of legend. Whether you crave vibrant cities or peaceful escapes, these spots are waiting to capture your heart. So, let's begin our journey through the 25 most magical sites in Europe you shouldn't miss. 25. Big Ben, London. The Gothic Tower of Big Ben dominates London's skyline, its golden clock face gleaming day and night. More than just a timekeeper, it is a symbol of Britain's resilience. Each chime echoes history, from royal coronations to wartime broadcasts. Stand on Westminster Bridge at dusk, and you'll feel its rhythm become the heartbeat of the city. 24. Pena Palace, Portugal. High above Sintra's misty hills, a riot of color bursts from the landscape. The red, yellow, and blue towers of Pena Palace look like something from a surreal dream. Built in the 19th century, it blends Gothic, Moorish, and Manueline styles into one whimsical masterpiece. Walk through its terraces for sweeping ocean views, and you'll swear you've stepped into a fairy tale. 23. Sagrada Familia, Barcelona. Rising like stone flames toward the heavens, Antoni Gaudi's unfinished basilica is one of the world's most breathtaking works of art. Its twisting spires, intricate carvings, and stained glass windows bathe the interior in rainbow light. Though construction began in 1882, it continues today. Each stone laid a promise to future generations. 22. Astronomical Clock, Prague. In the heart of Prague, a medieval marvel ticks on. The astronomical clock, built in 1410, still dazzles with its moving figures of saints, apostles, and even a skeleton of death. Every hour, crowds gather to watch its miniature performance. Against the backdrop of Old Town Square, it feels like time itself has a soul here. 21. Arc de Triomphe, Paris. Standing at the center of the Champs-Élysées, the Arc de Triomphe honors French heroes with grandeur. Its carvings tell stories of victory and sacrifice, while beneath lies the tomb of the unknown soldier. At sunset, watch cars circle like tiny stars as Paris glows around it, the city's past and present converging in one powerful monument. 20. Brandenburg Gate, Berlin. A symbol of unity, resilience, and freedom, the Brandenburg Gate has witnessed centuries of triumph and turmoil. Once dividing East and West Berlin, today it stands as a proud emblem of peace. By night, floodlights turn its columns into golden beacons, welcoming travelers to the beating heart of Germany. 19. Northern Lights, Iceland. No cathedral can compare to the sky itself. In Iceland's winter nights, the aurora borealis paints shifting ribbons of green and purple across the heavens. Standing under this cosmic dance, time seems to dissolve. It is nature's own symphony of color, unpredictable, fleeting, and utterly magical. 18. Cinque Terre, Italy. 5 colorful fishing villages cling to dramatic cliffs above the Ligurian Sea. Cinque Terre is a living postcard where lemon groves, vineyards, and pastel houses meet crashing waves. Wander cobbled lanes, sip wine on a sun-drenched terrace, or hike trails with views that feel infinite. It is Italy at its most enchanting. 17. Louvre Museum, Paris. Guarded by its famous glass pyramid, the Louvre is the world's greatest treasure chest. Inside, the Mona Lisa smiles mysteriously while halls overflow with masterpieces from every civilization. More than art, the museum itself feels like a palace of dreams, where history and imagination walk hand in hand. 16. Windmills of Mykonos, Greece. Whitewashed windmills dotting the Aegean horizon tell tales of seafarers and islanders. Once used to grind wheat, they now stand as symbols of Mykonos' charm. At sunset, they glow like lanterns against pink skies, while the sea breeze carries whispers of ancient myths across the Cyclades. 15. Grand Canal, Venice. Gondolas glide silently through shimmering reflections, past palaces whose facades tell centuries of Venetian stories. The Grand Canal is Venice's lifeline, a ribbon of water that reveals the city's soul. Watch it dawn as mist curls above the water, or at dusk when the entire city glows with candlelight. 14. St. Peter's Basilica, Vatican City. The heart of Catholicism, St. Peter's Basilica is a triumph of Renaissance art and faith. Its dome, designed by Michelangelo, rises like heaven itself. Inside, Bernini's baldachin soars above the altar, while light pours through windows as if divinely sent. Pilgrim or not, you will feel awe in its vast embrace. 13. Notre-Dame Cathedral, Paris. Despite fire and tragedy, Notre-Dame endures as a symbol of Paris. Its Gothic spires, rose windows, and gargoyles have inspired centuries of art and literature. When its bells ring, they seem to summon the very soul of France. Stand on the Seine and watch its reflection shimmer like a vision of resilience. 12. Trevi Fountain, Rome. Baroque angels, sea horses, and Neptune himself surge from marble waves in Rome's most famous fountain. Toss a coin into its waters, legend says, and you are destined to return. At night, golden light makes the fountain glow as if Rome's eternal magic were flowing through its waters. 11. St. Basil's Cathedral, Moscow. Its candy-colored domes twist skyward like a dream from another world. St. Basil's Cathedral, commissioned by Ivan the Terrible, is Russia's most iconic symbol. Each chapel within is painted in vibrant frescoes, creating a kaleidoscope of faith and folklore. Against the snowy red square, it is pure fantasy in stone. Now we enter the top 10 most magical places in Europe. 10. Neuschwanstein Castle, Germany. Snow-dusted turrets pierce Bavarian skies, rising like something straight from a fairy tale. Built by King Ludwig II, this romantic castle inspired Walt Disney's Sleeping Beauty castle. Surrounded by mountains and lakes, it feels as though you've wandered into a dream where imagination reigns supreme. 9. Mont Saint-Michel, France. An island abbey rising from tidal sands, Mont Saint-Michel feels enchanted. Pilgrims once believed they were crossing into heaven itself. Climb winding lanes to its Gothic spire and watch as tides transform the landscape into a shimmering mirror of sky and sea. Santorini, Greece. Whitewashed houses tumble down volcanic cliffs toward sapphire waters. At sunset, the island ignites in colors of fire and gold. Forged by eruption yet reborn in beauty, Santorini is a vision of resilience and paradise. 7. Edinburgh Castle, Scotland. Perched on volcanic rock, Edinburgh Castle dominates the city below. For centuries, it has witnessed coronations, sieges, and legends. From its ramparts, gaze across spires and valleys, and feel Scotland's spirit alive in stone. 6. Plitvice Lakes, Croatia. Emerald pools cascade into one another through veils of waterfalls. Wooden walkways lead you into a living painting where seasons shift the palette, from green summers to frozen winter wonders. Plitvice is nature's cathedral, pure and unspoiled. 5. The Colosseum, Rome. Beneath the Italian sun stands Rome's arena of history. The Colosseum once roared with gladiators, beasts, and emperors. Today, it stands silent yet powerful, a reminder of Rome's grandeur and humanity's eternal hunger for spectacle. 4. Eiffel Tower, Paris. Once mocked, now beloved, the Eiffel Tower glitters above Paris with 20,000 lights each night. By day it is engineering, by night it is poetry. Lovers, artists, and dreamers all find their Paris beneath its glow. 3. Acropolis, Athens. Crowned by the Parthenon, the Acropolis is where democracy was born. Broken columns still command reverence, glowing at night like eternal flames of wisdom. Here philosophy, art, and politics once shaped the world we know today. 2. Tower of London, England. 1,000 years of power, betrayal, and legend live within these walls. From crown jewels to ghostly whispers, the tower is both a place of fear and fascination. Its ravens stand watch, guarding the fate of a kingdom. 1. The Swiss Alps, Switzerland. Snow-capped peaks rise like guardians of the sky. Valleys bloom with wildflowers, glaciers carve rivers of light, and villages rest like jewels in the shadows. The Alps are not just mountains. They are Europe's cathedral of nature, vast, humbling, and eternal. From castles above clouds to fountains of legend, Europe is a land where magic lingers in every valley, every stone, every horizon. These 25 sites are not just destinations. They are portals to wonder. So, where will you let the magic of Europe take you first?